All right, here we go. Raiders news. Let's go. What are we gonna get?
Hello! This is Squid Research Lab. We're a team of
Oh,
researchers
there's a little
studying
inkling.
these fascinating creatures that move through ink in swim form.
We're gonna get the classic
And fire it
Splatoon
in humanoid form.
information that we always get. There's the junior. Another look at the
We've
junior.
been observing them day and
Ooh,
night, and
I don't remember
today
if we
we'd
saw
like to
those.
share our
Yeah, we did.
latest
We did see that
findings.
clip. The ink coming down, which is cool too.
This report is about a
Really nice.
particular group that spends its days hunting for treasure across a mysterious archipelago.
I do already like seeing some of the human stuff in the background, which is always cool.
This location, shrouded in fog, is the Spiralite Islands. A trio of swashbuckling musicians called Deep Cut heads there in search of treasure. But a sudden light forces them to make an emergency landing. Their pilot and the protagonist of this
There's
game
your
is you.
There's your
the
background of the
mechanic.
game if you haven't watched this
Hired by
already.
Deep Cut for being super handy. It seems
Yeah,
that
I shouldn't say
the
watch this, but
eventually
watch
got
the
roped into
well, watch this
treasure
over
hunting
the
too.
previous stuff about Raiders.
The treasure in question is scattered across the Spiralite Islands.
Interesting.
And Deep Cut has its sights set on it.
Definitely an interesting kind of idea, right? You know, you have the single player. You're breaking away the single player to its own game. This was probably meant to be a part of Splatoon 3 that just got so big they decided to expand upon, which I think is really, really cool. And you can already see we have multiple levels here, and they're going to be replayable, it seems, because you can get the
As you
different
can see,
rewards and
the
upgrade
terrain
stuff.
and environment vary from island to island.
It looks, I mean, it's pretty large areas.
Exploration bot, piloted by a member of Deep Cut, can detect where the treasure is. But these islands are also home to aggressive creatures called salmonids.
Big boys, look at
It
them.
appears they swarm
They're so
around
cute. Look at that
treasure
guy.
and immediately go on the offensive if anyone gets too close.
Those are big. There's some big tongs.
If you want the loot, you can't avoid dealing with the salmonids.
Yeah, you can jump on the. If you already didn't know that, you can jump on the head of the bot, and it gives you a jump like that, a little
The
boost.
treasure is yours for the taking. Fend off the ferocious salmonids, and you can get all sorts of items and goodies. That's treasure hunting in a nutshell.
And look at all that you can equip and level up stuff, which is cool. That's awesome. You're gonna get more
Let's
powerful as it
examine
goes
these
on.
salmonids more
Similar to
closely.
Side Order in some ways, like that, right?
They're all called salmonids, but there are lots of different types. Let's go over them.
Alright.
First, lesser
Now we
salmonids.
get to see the friends.
Ones with
Ah, look
spoons,
at them,
frying pans,
little guys.
and tongs. Ones that
Those guys look
bounce
so
on
stupid.
springs,
I love them.
and ones that get in your face.
Oh,
and
I don't remember if
explode.
we've seen the blow up guys yet.
As their name implies, lesser salmonids aren't
Those
much
guys
of
are
a
gonna be a
threat on
little
their own,
annoying
but
if they're in a
packed with
group.
rewards, which can be challenging.
That's usually where most explodey guys are. Most dangerous is in a group.
Next up, boss salmonids. They're a little beefier than their lesser counterparts. Take the Scrapper, for instance. It faces you head on, and its front is well protected.
Classic. Good to see
Keep
you.
using ink
I mean, we
to
already knew that a
scratch
good number of classics are coming back, but
circle
it was good
around
to see
and
them.
take it down. That's the trick. In addition, the salty tongue is super sturdy and deals lots of damage. The salivator
Big
flies
guy.
through the air and creates whirlwinds. The smoker produces fumes to protect its allies, and more.
Interesting. I don't know if we've gotten news on that
Quite a
one.
few of these boss salmonids. Oh, when you defeat a boss salmonid, they drop this big thing called a mega power.
I mean, that's so we had a couple basically support there. With that miss, that's gonna be annoying. You see the amount of damage drop off that was there? Oh man, that's gonna suck. That is absolutely gonna suck. You're gonna have to take care of them really quickly, even though they are more support. They're gonna really, really just make these other ones brick walls to deal with. Oh man.
Power eggs obtained from salmonids serve as energy for the exploration bot to dig treasure.
Okay.
And apparently, each mega power egg is worth 100 regular power eggs.
Interesting.
Huh? The exploration bot started digging. Seems like it sensed some treasure buried underground.
Oh, interesting.
What's that scary-looking thing? Whoa! It's a type of seasoned salmonid.
Crispy.
This one's the minced scrapper. It's got sturdy armor, and it comes with a threatening roller attack. Watch out, or you'll be minced into fish paste.
So it's basically the other salmonids, but like they're much stronger.
Tongue launches a massive beam.
That's cool. That's good.
Stack stinger targets you with 3 lasers. There are even more. Each one represents the pinnacle.
Oh,
of
big boy! Got a spitty boy!
That being
For those that don't know, those I can't even think what they're actually called. But those guys, what they do is they put their spit into their bombs and then they throw them. Hence why we call them spitty boys. I think this is a really cool way to kind of get more use out of the same bosses over and over again. So you're not just throwing a bunch of new stuff at the player. That's really cool. That's a good thing. Change them up, but actually, make them harder, give them new abilities, but not the same sort of style of fighting seems to work. I mean, we saw that with the Scrapper, right? Disable it, then shoot it towards the back. Obviously, they didn't get to really shoot it in the back because of the other salmonids coming in, but it stopped you from getting squished right away, right?
Upon closer examination, they seem to be covered in salt. So maybe the saltier the salmonid, the stronger they are?
The saltier the salmon, the stronger they are. Doesn't love some salt.
Phew! After battling salmonids, it'd be nice to relax
it's a dolphin.
and just enjoy the ocean view. But we should probably gear up for the next treasure hunt.
Cool, we're actually going to get some information on this stuff, which is nice. There's just been stuff in the background.
Weapons are essential for defeating salmonids. Use the ink in your tank to attack. If you run out, just dive into it for a quick refill, like this.
Classic Splatoon. I love you have an HP bar in the bottom left. It's kind of hard to see here. Let me move myself for
There
a
are
moment.
over 100 weapons to choose from.
Hold on, go backwards. Go backwards. Hold on, I want you all to see this. Where am I? There you go. You can see it now. There you go. There's that bottom left corner that you could kind of see. So you can kind of see you have a meter there. That's got to be your meter to how close you are to being able to have enough power eggs to dig down. And then I think that's what I'm going to guess it is. You have your general level, and it looks like you have an... I'm going to guess that's an HP bar. It should be an HP bar. I don't know why it wouldn't be an HP bar. So something you can probably expand.
There are over 100 weapons to choose from.
100 weapons to choose from?
Sometimes salmonids drop a weapon when they're defeated. You never know which one you'll get.
That's super
If
cool.
you need to swap out your gear, just head to the hideout ship.
See the different levels. I love that you're leveling them up
And
still.
weapons have levels. The higher the level, the greater a weapon's power.
Different levels and then
Might
the
even
same
find
weapon.
Rare weapons with special powers.
Do they break or
So
something?
experiment to find your favorite one.
How do you have repeat of the same weapon? That scares me a little bit.
Okay.
Please tell me
Well,
it gets
that oughta
touched
be
on,
enough
because
for
people
a
saw that
regular
before.
treasure hunt. Let's be real. Salmonids are serious trouble, no matter how you slice it. That's
Oh,
where
man.
these come in handy. They're tools developed specifically for dealing with salmonids, called gadgets.
We get some more information on these gadgets. Cool,
Gadgets
cool,
are
cool.
powerful devices that can help you fight salmonids, and you can equip 2 of them at the same time.
So you get 2 subs, okay. Effectively.
As you can see, they attach to your selected tank.
That's a cool tank design. I love the design. I mean, this game
Right.
is...
There are 3 types of tanks.
To be
The speed tank,
clear, all of Splatoon is fantastic at their designs. Splatoon is so good at being in theme. It's awesome. And then continuing here, obviously, you saw that with I love all the bosses. Their skins are redone, even though they're the same bosses, redone to fit the theme of this game of being kind of a deserted island. where also the fish are struggling, it seems, to put together pieces and parts. They're struggling beside you, too. So it's funny, you know, you're all fighting each other, but really you all should be working together to get to a better place.
Power tank and tactical tank.
Look at the cool different
Gadgets
designs
you
of
can
them.
use depend on the tank. So let's introduce some of them based on tank type.
I don't know if you look. You guys don't think... Yeah, you do have my cursor, cool. The little things here, they're based off of the idols. You have Fry, you have Shiver, and you have Big Man. Which I think that's pretty cool. That's a cool little note.
Gadgets.
There's a little charms there.
Blast boot. Leap forward at high speed and attack with a stomp.
Splashdown.
This can also be used for a hasty escape.
Interesting take on it.
Dash bomb. Launch forward using the explosion.
So a lot of
bomb.
speed-based stuff. The other one's gonna be damage-based stuff. The other one's gonna be, I forgot the other one, but technical, I think it is. A little bit of mix of both.
Booyarang. Throw it to strike enemies. It'll stay airborne for a bit, then return to you. Booyah! Next, power tank gadgets. Splatch it. Perform a quick slash in a wide sweeping arc.
This now, I believe, relates better to the Splatfest. Now we really understand why the Splatfest theme is what it is. Because that was a lot of questions. The Splatfest themes are these, the tank types.
Even tough shields don't stand a chance.
That's cool.
Splatolites. Attack enemies with discs that orbit around you.
Got
They
defense.
also coat the ground with ink.
I have a feeling this is gonna be one of the ones I use. I'm gonna be a power tank user, aren't I?
Repelling salmonids that come into
That sounds up my
gadget can also lock on to salmonids.
my wheelhouse. I just have that feeling already that that's what I'm gonna use.
Finally,
Technical, that's what it was.
tank gadget.
Or sorry, tactical. I don't say technical.
Shot pot. Once it's set, it'll automatically attack
Auto
enemies.
turret, that's neat.
Don't let your prey get away.
But the problem is then, you know, they're a little bit too weak, but
Bomb
it's
blooms.
usable.
Link them together, then fire at 'em for
Oh,
an
we get
explosion. Chain as many as you can
we get
for a
bubble.
bigger blast.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Tether whale. Once placed, it connects to your tank with a powerful laser. Any salmonids that come into contact with the laser will take damage.
Interesting. I see technical stuff. I mean, they can do some damage if done right,
There are other handy gadgets
which is
too.
usually what that means.
Whenever you use one, though, a cooldown begins, so you'll need to wait until you can use it again. Keep that in mind.
Bonk.
After all, the first step to becoming an expert gadget user is knowing when to use them.
That was almost more traditional Splashdowny, but it's because it hit the...
The true value
I think that is because it hit the top of the shield.
of gadgets lies in customization. You'll need gadget parts for that.
Upgrade them and such, which is going to be cool.
Take this booyarang we introduced earlier, for example. It's got delivery damage up, horizontal area up.
So this is going to bring that replayability.
Multi-rang, mega power egg collection,
If you look
and a variety of other.
look underneath there on the bottom right, there's certain levels here. You see each one has a number in the corner, and when it's hovered over, the one they're hovering on now is 7, right? And so you can see 7 to 18. So you can mix and match. So probably the strength, obviously the strength you can kind of see with the delivery up. There's one that's 4, that's 2-star. The question is this 7 equal to this one? It's just you're trying to find the most. You're both trying to find ones that are cheaper and stronger. So like obviously you'd always go for this 4 if it's stronger than this 7, which it probably is because it's another star, but it costs less. So why would you ever go for that? I'm kind of curious why, if they're always going to be stacked this way. It doesn't look like in this bottom right, it's not like a sort by yeah, here it is, rarities up here. Yeah, so it's probably sorted by rarity, and then it's sorted by, then it auto sorts by the amount it costs.
Parts that you can
We'll have to
equip.
fiddle around with that when we get the game.
You'll need gadget part slots to equip these. As
I look
long
at
as
talking
there
about
are
now.
enough slots, you can add as many
I got ahead of
pieces
him.
as you want. We present to you a customized booyarang.
Oh, that's cool. So much vastly different.
Even at a glance, you can tell it's had some serious upgrades.
But it did less damage per hit.
Let's try
That's
combining
interesting.
parts for the shot pot. Fire rate up, then range up.
I wish they would go
Extra shot
left
pot
and right and not...
Ooh, how about knockback?
Oh, wait, hold on, wait, go back. I just want to see the difference here. Let's bring this out.
Extra shot pot and ooh.
So, knockback gas, 4 slots. It says low. I'm not sure what low is. Creates gas around this gadget, knocks it back. How often the gas occurs varies depending on the parts.
How about knock?
And then that one says mid. 7 slots. So maybe that's just kind of giving you a general word. Oh, it's a mid amount, taking a mid amount. Let's go back a little bit. I just want to start this from the beginning of them scrolling.
Fire rate
Medium.
up, then
Oh, okay, no, so that's just telling you how much it's doing. So that says plus 60% range up. That's a good one to gauge what we're seeing. So it slightly increases it. So the more it is, the more slots it takes, the better it is, it seems. On top of the higher the rarity, the better it is too. So it's both. Okay, that makes sense. I was just, because there's some of these kind of games where you can just roll ones that are better over time, where you're always trying to get ones that are the cheapest and the strongest. So I kind of thought it might be that way, but no, that's what it looks like. Both the amount of slots it takes and the amount of stars it has both influence it. It seems.
Ooh, how about knockback gas to keep salmonids at bay? Yeah! This is great! You can also get
Build a
gadget
wall
parts
right
from
there.
defeating salmonids. You might even find ones with super high performance. So change up your gadgets with different parts and experiment to find your favorite combo.
It's cool they're bringing a lot of features from the game, but also changing up in unique ways, which is nice without going crazy. They're recognizable. You have the strikes there that was just used in that. Almost like, and one like an Explo shot.
Hit it out. Let's pick the destination of our next treasure hunt. Every location has more than a few.
I think what 15 level 15 was our biggest one we've seen thus far.
Peculiarities.
16 was at least 16 levels. There's gonna be more than that because there's gonna be a final boss. We can see off to the side.
Where you'll need to collect lots of power eggs and mine for treasures in a wide open area.
You got big areas, you got smaller, like compact sites.
With salmonids.
Okay. That people are gonna hate that one. Those guys can be annoying. Those heals. They just when they're in very tight quarters like that. Yeah. So the classic levels of just using certain gadgets.
Deeper and deeper underground. All sorts of challenges await across the Spiralite Islands.
So that's a really cool point there, is that they're really pointing out that people have, or that not people, but these levels are a lot of these levels are gonna be multi-level. If not every single one of them are gonna be multi-level. Maybe boss fights or something aren't multi-level, but they're like, oh yeah, a lot of these you're gonna go down you're gonna go down and instead of just what is on the surface. So these levels are gonna be bigger than you think, which I think is cool. I just want to see this here. Is this the HP bar? We can kind of get a shot of this. Yeah, so yeah, for sure HP bar. You can see losing HP going down right there by roughly 12. See the 12s coming off. Perfect. So yeah, that's exactly what we thought it was, which was the HP bar. Oh, that's squid roll do damage? I think so.
Oh dear.
Big mouths.
Pretty sure we're done for. Yep.
Yeah, it's a danger in the bottom.
Turn out the way we were hoping.
It didn't canonically happen. Don't worry, announcer.
Well, don't give up.
So finally get a little bit of this upgrade system.
The
Maybe a little
mechanic
bit?
can get stronger in different ways. Even if your raid didn't go as planned, you get to keep any experience points, as well as weapons, items,
Oh,
and so
you
on.
keep your weapons, you don't lose that. That's interesting,
By
actually.
gaining experience, you'll level up and become stronger.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
get
Freezing
back
wall.
out there and show those sinister
Level
salmon
22.
who's boss. And with the spoils from your treasure hunt, you can add different facilities to the hideout ship.
Oh, we get to upgrade the world. That's cool.
For
I'm excited for that.
instance, the Mechanic's Shack. You can upgrade your tank and increase stats like damage and HP.
Cool, cool, cool.
Looks like tanks also get stronger the more you use them.
So this is definitely gonna be a game that rewards you to keep playing it, which is always cool.
Tanks with 3 gadgets.
Oh, tanks with 3 gadgets.
There's plenty of potential left in these tanks.
Oh, they have 4.
Plus, in the gadget workshop, Shiver can
Hold on, go back. They have 4 gadgets. Oh, it looks like at least okay, 3 gadgets and something with the tank, because that's I think the tank icon. That's still 4 things potentially there. That's cool.
Plus, in the gadget workshop, Shiver can help you craft new gadgets.
Craft new gadgets. Probably don't want to do as much you
And in
can.
the weapon stash, Fry can assist with upgrading weapons or turning them into materials.
Okay, so the repeat you can materials. Okay, that's pretty classic in
There's
a game
more
like
you
this.
can do. So build
I kind of want to go back here for a second.
or turning them and in the weapons.
So yeah, you can see them all having different abilities and different levels. I wish we had a scroll over. I don't think we
Dash,
get one. Maybe in
Fry
the
can
next
assist with
section we
upgrading
do.
weapons,
You can
or
upgrade them there.
turning
Yes. Okay, let's go back. Let's see.
And in the weapon stash, Fry can assist with upgrading weapons or
I just want to see. So we don't see any comparable
turning
weapons,
them
which kind of
into
sucks. But that's what it's got to be. Is they have different stats, and then you can upgrade them. Gives you more stuff to then upgrade more. And obviously, your equipped one you can't delete. So there's 3 rarities of weapons, obviously, at least that we can see here.
materials.
And that scrap allows you to get stuff better. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
There's more you can do. So build facilities and use them to hone your
You can-
treasure hunting talents.
People are gonna get on this game. Oh no!
Your treasure hunting talents.
The comp players are gonna get on here and start putting with the training room. I'm just kidding. Why are you late? I was at the training room
Big man,
on the
he
island,
can
bro.
catalog all sorts of info from treasure hunts.
That's cool. Look at all those bosses.
He can
So we get a lot. So these are some lessers over here. You can see the image, up here. There's a name. There's Sparky. So it's Sparky. All the bosses. All of these are classic bosses, but they're still all not necessarily classic like this. That's a Splatoon 3 boss. Get a couple new ones there showing up, but a lot of your normal bosses that you normally see. You got a Stinger there. You got a Scrapper. Got a Spitty Boy. Fish sticks and such, right?
all sorts of info from treasure hunts.
Oh, there. I caught that mid turn. Hold on.
Big man,
So it was this guy first. That was the image. That was weird. That was weird. There's a frame where this stays. That's weird. Watch this.
catalog
I caught it at that perfect time where the image hadn't changed. See, now Sparky stuff's there. Interesting.
all sorts of info from treasure hunts.
I love the
Why not
details.
stop
Look at
by
all
and
of
check
this.
it out?
I mean, so probably each one of these is a level, by the way. So there's at least, and then there's an R button. So, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 there? Maybe, there's at least, you obviously have 25 exactly, it looks like. Well, it doesn't have to be 25 exactly, between 25 and 40. Maybe not quite exactly 1 per level. Maybe they can just kind of randomly drop, or...
Between raids. Why not stop by and check it out between raids?
Doesn't really say. There's some of your cool designs. You see that. And so it looks like Some of these weapons are in here multiple times, which explains how they get to 100. Like that. That's 2 ink brush or 2 octo brushes there, with 2 different slight designs. Most of the colors on the top, but still they have the different. One has like a wheel on it. One has like a metal plate. So it's cool that you can read, and they probably have slightly different stats or something about them. We didn't really get that in detail.
Let's go over some other features that'll make treasure hunting even more enjoyable. First, your outfits.
Of course, the classic, gotta have outfits.
While trekking across the islands, you can obtain outfits with all sorts of designs.
Do they change anything? I love that's good.
Is
Good.
essential, no matter
dually
where
design.
you are. If you tap amiibo figures from the Splatoon series, you can get an outfit with a unique design.
There's your amiibos tie-in. Okay. Here's your new
And
ones.
by tapping the new Splatoon Raiders amiibo figures, it seems you can unlock an outfit inspired by each character.
Ah, that's cool.
Next, difficulty options.
Ooh!
Change the difficulty at any time.
You get rewards for that, or just? Yeah, not what you can acquire.
The
It's
only
just the strength.
difference is how strong the salmonids are.
All right,
The
so we are doing the
movement
hardest one
doesn't
right off rip,
change,
right?
So choose the difficulty that's right for you.
Bonk. Now we gotta be survivalists.
Now, about multiplayer.
Finally, we get the stuff about multiplayer. This is what everybody's been waiting for. We've been teased it, but nobody knew the details. Unfortunately, now we still just have the over here and Booyah. Come on, Nintendo, please. There's your live count. Okay, you can see the builds of your teammates, like what they have. So you have 2 technicals, a speed, and a power. Then their main weapons. Okay. Of course, we have all this stuff. Our type of that's our type of tank there in the bottom left corner. Remember earlier we weren't sure what that was, so that was a power tank earlier. That's what I was thinking as I kind of sat here through stuff, but this one's now a technical. Hard for you guys to see. Hold on, let me do this for a second. See the technical in the bottom left.
Splatoon Raiders is a single-player focused adventure, but up to 4 players can journey together via local wireless or online play.
Online play, okay. Which is what we knew. And
Team up
local,
with
of course.
friends or create a room with an optional password. And you can go treasure hunting as a group. Gotta say, it's nice to have some backup when facing swarms of salmonids.
Oh, you can shoot those guys directly. That's something. That's a big change. If you guys didn't notice, because they're using scraps too. You can see this guy's vulnerable now, so you just shoot him. That's a huge change. So those guys are gonna be a little less annoying. That explains why that one bomb took him out
There's the
earlier.
help feature. When playing solo, you can call for help, like this.
Interesting. You can
Someone
get
online
help.
can come and
Okay.
help you for a little while.
See the testing range. Sub level 2 this time. We saw sub level 2 because we've only seen sub level 3, I think. This was sub level 2. If you see that little detail, right in the middle, sub level 2. So there is different sub levels. Obviously, I mean we kind of got that in a hint when it said earlier. Good multiple levels to it. But that's the first one we've actually seen a different number than 3.
But once you finish a raid after using call for help, you can't use it again for a bit. So you might want to save it for really tricky moments. You can also answer someone else's help request. If you do, you can receive some nifty in-game rewards.
Interesting.
So work
Damn, that
together
shark
to
just killed
emerge
everything.
victorious.
That's an interesting multiplayer. It looks like you can normally go up, but as they said, you can get help mid-adventure. I wanna listen to that one more time, just really quickly. Are we gonna not? We're just gonna hide this from me.
You can also use this help feature.
There we go.
If
That was
you
being
tap
weird.
Amiibo, tapping the difficult
Went too far back.
adventure, but up to 4 players can journey together via local wireless or online play.
I think there's regular journeys.
Treasure hunting as a facing swarms of salmon. Be Speaking of which, there's the help feature.
Call for help.
When playing solo, you can call for help, like this.
So,
Someone online can come and help you for a little while.
So that's interesting. There's both regular multiplayer, and then there's this. So it looks like the multiplayer is adjacent to the main game in some way, where you're not just doing the straight up levels, or maybe you have to have beaten a level before to play it together or something. I feel like there's still something we're missing here. Oh, or I'm missing, it's that could be the case. But I just wanted to confirm that, because that's what I thought I was getting at with this. And that's why you can only use this sometimes. So it looks like there's two types of how multiplayer is working here. Interesting. You get bonuses for helping, which is cool. So for those that grind early, make sure to help the newbies. Answer a lot of call for helps. I will probably be an early grinder, so.
Finally, let's talk a little about some special treasures hidden across the
Some
Spiralite
more
Islands.
lore, basically.
While you're adventuring, you might find treasures like
Ooh, salty
these.
boxes.
They're called salmonid relics.
Interesting, that's kind of cool.
Huh, wonder what that strange power is. Whoa, that's a whole lot of moolah.
Ooh, money.
Many relics like these are scattered across the Spiralite Islands.
Those are super cool.
Doesn't look like these three are going anywhere until they're swimming in treasure.
Gotta get that money. That's why they came.
Looks like our time's almost up. Let's wrap things up here.
Okay. Cool design for the boat. Your base, and obviously it's cool that it's expandable. What are they showing here? This song? Interesting.
Goodness, there are still so many unknown areas across the Spiralite Islands.
Oh, that's cool.
And it seems that
Surfing.
among them,
Game.
there are places that appear almost
420. Hold on, we go back.
among them,
So look at this, multi-levels. I mean, now that's a lot of levels. Can we catch what floor the top one was really quickly?
Spiralite Islands.
My squid jumps back,
And
baby.
It seems that among them,
Ah, it says it there. I just want to see if it says 22
areas
or if it
across
says
the Spiralite
a different
Islands.
number.
And it seems that among them,
Yeah, it says floor 22. So that's potentially 23 floors there. That's
there are
crazy.
places that appear almost
I mean, they look
bottomless.
small, but that's still insane.
Wonder what's beyond that thick cloud of fog.
Maybe is that some sort of
We
like
hope you'll discover that for
infinite
yourself.
mode or something?
After all, that treasure's not gonna hunt itself.
That's cool. That must be like an end credit scene or something. That's cool that the idols get to sing. You can do a little performance
And
still
with
here.
that, Squid
Under the stars,
Research
that's cool.
Lab out.
So we get the treehouse as
And with
well.
that, Squid Research Treasure.
I think that's cool though. I want to go back through this last little bit again in particular. There's just a lot of this. Like that, this song, that means clearly music is involved too. I mean, the music's always involved in this game, but it's interesting that that's clearly part of the plot point. Like, oh, this song shouldn't be here. Something along those lines is what's going to happen. Interesting. Get a picture with Big Man. Who doesn't want a picture of Big Man?
Goodness, there are still
Yeah, that's
so
still
many
crazy that there's
unknown
gonna be a little
areas across
performance.
the
It looks like at
Spiralite
least one, if
Islands.
not multiple.
And it seems that
Cool
among
to see
them,
Squid jump
there are
back the
places that
first time
appear
since what?
almost bottomless.
Do we have them in 2? No, we didn't. It was just S1. We didn't have any of those squid jumps and stuff since in what? Almost 10 years now, 9 years. That's insane. It's crazy to see him come back. It's cool to see him come back.
endless.
It's just a lot of references to a lot of different parts
Wonder
of
what's beyond that thick cloud
this series,
cloud.
which I think is really, really
We
cool.
hope you'll discover that for yourself. After all, that treasure's not gonna hunt itself. And with
Those
that,
look like
after all,
those. They look like the DRG balls, the little ball. They might be the same asset that they used it partly and cut up. It's like the same, like that ball there.
that treasure's not gonna hunt
That's what
itself.
it reminds me of.
And with that, Squid
I think
Research Lab out.
that's really interesting. Super interesting. I like the details we got from this. And it still feels like there's a lot of mystery on how things are gonna work. A lot to discover. I'm gonna be here, frame 1. Don't worry, when this game drops. But there's still a lot to learn. And if anything, I feel like it satisfied a lot of the questions we had, because I feel like we just did not know a lot about Raiders. I mean, we've been scraping the bottom of the barrel of just like every little small detail throughout the community. Oh, there's this. Oh, we see this weapon. We got a little bit more in the direct a little while ago. There's just so much we feel like we were missing in this. So I think this kind of satisfied a lot of that, but also still left enough questions about the gameplay and such that you still want to go get it, at least for me. I mean, I was going to get it either way, unless there was something that absolutely was awful about it. But I definitely didn't do that. And if anything, it intrigued me a little bit more just to go discover some of this different stuff. I really enjoyed Side Order when it came out. You know, I was one of the early few to beat that game. I'm intrigued. It looks like the multiplayer is going to have more in it than we thought. Obviously, it's single player focused, but it seems that the multiplayer aspect is a little bit more than we thought. Just because you can do that like mid-raid and help even with their single player campaign, it looks like. At least after so much. That's neat. You know, where some people kind of thought it might just be, oh, you're going to be replaying the same missions over and over again. That might be the case still, but adding that, at least that additional element, it looks like, of being able to help people that need help with their raids is super cool. Let me know down below if you're super excited for Raiders. I'm curious. What caught your eye in this? I'm super excited. So let me know what you're excited about. We'll yap about it together in the comments. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm super interested. I'm super interested in this, and I can't wait. I can't wait for July 23rd, folks. And I hope you all are excited too. Until then, oh, I hope not. I hope I don't see you. I hope we see you before that. I was gonna say, till then, I hope you have a good one, but like, that's like a month away. I hope to see you all before then. I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for coming to the video, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day.